Hey there, Max here, and we're back with more Cultist Simulator. Alrighty, my cultists, it's time for us to continue trying to see how far we can get as an exile. So far, we are 2 for 2 in deaths. Let's see how this one will end up going. Let's go ahead and get us loaded on up and ready to go. Okay, so we have learned quite a bit in this game. We've learned that rage and tranquility are not the best things to be trying to get a hold of. We've learned that there seems to be an order of operations of things. We got everything nice and peaceful, nobody bothering us, we have no traces, everything's fine. Then we get a reckoner. Then we get an underboss, and then we get the foe. And that's when we need to be... We should have been gone. If we get the foe, that's probably when we should have been gone already. So, I'm starting to learn my paces a little bit about this place. Let's go ahead and get this rolling and see how long we'll last this time. And I wonder how many cities we can make it through. Let's get going. Escape plan starts. Alright, we're starting in London. Okay, not a bad place. And oh boy, that means we're already in a kind of a rough space, not gonna lie. We are not gonna be using a decade. I learned that the hard way, to watch out from actually not using those. Okay, so do we want to get going now, or do we want to take a punch? Kind of want to take a punch, honestly. Okay, well, let's get out of here. I would have liked to have started somewhere else, but I guess London's just where we're gonna be at, unfortunately. Oh, no, wait, we're going to London. I'm a silly. So yeah, we're basically in the middle of nowhere in the start, and now we're going to London. Okay, kind. Alright, we are now on our way. So basically, I took that wound for absolutely zero reason. Wonderful. Wonderful start. Alrighty. Let's actually read these things. Ottavio is waiting for me outside Victoria Station, shaking his head sorrowfully at demonstrators marching past. A man must be paid, of course, he laments, but all this, there's no need for it. The race courses are closed, you know that? And the police, like a hive of bees. Perhaps I should go on strike too. Let them try to catch real criminals instead. Oh my goodness, what is this? It really is London. Okay, let's see now. How shall we start things off proper here? Well, I guess we gonna... Oh, we got the reconnoiter coming up, so we'll let that do its thing. Okay, we have our knife secret. We are gonna focus on running away now. I don't think we are going to be pushing our luck that much in the battle parts, and if we are starting to have the reckoners show up, I think that's when we start getting the heck out of Dodge. Although having a gun is nice to have. Oh, that's right, we start with a wound. I forgot about that too. Wonderful. Oh, we are already in trouble. We have 2 wounds, and we are... Well, I guess we can try and wait it out as much as we can. We already have a frickin' reckoner! Oh my god, that's horrible for us. Well, I guess it's time to start getting traces going. That's not good for us. Temptation, escape. That's going to be the main focus we're going to try and have this time. If we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we need those 7 obscurities. Oh, what is this game? And it's number 7. Let's see, if we get that... Well, we don't have anything we can really work with the opportunities here, so I guess we'll just have to sell it. Not one with enemies. No, wait, you can't sell it. Oh, what we do want... let's see. Let's try Maxwell. Not that we're gonna live long enough to have the name. Investigate more closely. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. That does something. Alright, let's go get another location now that we are already got some traces building up and reckoners coming alright. This is gonna be a rough one already, I can already tell. Pretty much the only thing the knife really does for us is protect us for one turn. I guess, well, damn, we're going to Amsterdam. You know, find a good way of making some cash to get out of here. Okay, we're gonna use the edge to get some weaknesses of the foe. I know it comes with a temptation block, but I'm not gonna be using that very much if I can help it. Opportunity import license. Only valid in the city where you acquire them, so not that great to have right now. And we have another trace. Alright. We have now the weaknesses. Don't know too much about those yet. I guess we'll find them out along the way. Reckoners have evidence I'm here. They're summoning help to smoke me out. Well, that's already a bad way. The real question is, how in the world do we get some actual money around here other than... Well, I guess we might as well just use our years, aren't we? Yeah. We'll just kind of reconnoiter a bit more, and whenever we get a... Well, we don't really have much trouble to worry about, unfortunately. Or, fortunately. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Discreet office. Yeah, can't do anything with that right now. If we can get ourselves a... Let's see, this is Underworld, mutually beneficial arrangement. Oh, wait, we could use that to break off the Pursuer, can't we? No, we can't. Okay, well, that's not good. We'll use the C and see if that does anything for us. We might have to get out of here, aren't we? Okay, well, we got some cash. And a trace. Not good. I also need to realize that this, although I don't want to use it too much, it's good to use it whenever I can. Because money is very important here. And it might be the only real way I can get some actual money. Ooh. Seek out a legion. Like me, the legions are criminals and fugitives. Unlike me, they've been cursed eternally because they devour their children fresh from the wound. I remember that. So perhaps we can find some common ground. Let's see. Let's see. Defense. Let's see what happens with that. Don't know if that'll actually protect me, but we might want to get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna head out of Amsterdam. I don't think we can be able to stick around too long here. Advice. That's a new thing. Ooh. Oh, yes, he used to come here all the time back before the war. I could actually learn something? I will take that. Well, I can, then. That's something new has been learned. That we can talk to Cholachan about weaknesses. But we left a little too early. I'll remember that for the future. London, Cholachan, we can learn a weakness. Cool. Maybe. Hard to say. Alright, we are now here. Let's take our one. We have now an official connection. That's actually good, isn't it? Because we can use that to make it easier to get a hold of a few things, isn't it? Maybe I should have gone for a location first. It is kind of worrisome that if you pull a location, you can't pull it again. Oh, we got that. Let's go ahead and pull a location next. See, I don't know how to really get obscurities. We've gotten one once, but I cannot remember exactly how I pulled that off. It's going to be for a long race. Rostock. Rostock is in Germany. Cool. I guess that's where we're going to be heading to when we get a chance. I guess some places are better than others. Oh, my correspondent Count Jennings has a house in Rostock that I could use. Apparently, I know a lot of people. And now, I'm hoping for a medical license, because I could use this to get that, I think. Don't want to get that just yet. Let's keep looking for a medical license, because that's something I can take with me. One trace, not good. Oops. Okay. Oh, Miss Matutini. Matutini. Let's talk to her and see what I can figure out from her. Oh, wait, I think... I know I need a gifter or something, but I do not know... Will that work? I don't know. Hard to say what really works and what doesn't. Then again, I guess no use doing nothing. Let's go ahead and just test it out. Nothing. Nope, she want that. Alright, what else can we try then? There we go. So we got a coin, so we can at least got something we can work with. Let's go ahead and get another, that way in case we get a weapon or something. Trying to gather all little items we can manage, if we can or not. Quiet warehouse, can't really do anything with that as far as I know. Another trace, that's not good. Each one of these traces apparently bumps the percentages that we are going to get somebody to disturb us. Which is not good. Import license. Only good for our cities, and I don't think we want to hang around here too much. Alright, that's fine. 2 cash I like having. What can we use this for? Anything? Nothing, really. Still not sure what we can use comfort for. I know we can get locations, but... Jennings is in real stock. Golden Age is over, but glory lingers like fading music. Bicycles ride across cobbles. A woman in white throws open the shutters of a high window. On misty evenings, the nameless name of the Velvet walks here. Ooh, Grant. I don't need locations! I need things! I need medical licenses! I need to move on! Before we get caught up on. Can I work with her? I'll investigate a little more closely. This will renew the lifespan of the opportunity. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. I could have sworn... Well, I guess there's not much we can really work out of her, can we? Well, there's a Dawn, but I'm still not too sure I can really work with that at this point. I wonder if every location has their own deck of things. Wouldn't be too surprised if they were. The sea. Wait a minute. I don't know if this works, but I'm going to try it. And another trace. We're probably going to get buggered pretty soon here. And here comes a Reckoner. Nope, she didn't care about that. Okay, we got one level... Well, at least the sea will defend us for one attack, so that's good. Gives us enough time to ditch the Reckoner. Ooh, I will take that. It's only a limited amount of shots, but it is good to have, and I will take it. Okay. We have that at the ready. Should I use another year, you think? You know what, let's go ahead and throw a decade in here so we can get some more years. Ooh, a pistol. I will actually take that very gladly. Because a pistol and a rifle, that is good shooting. Because we can take them both. Alright, that's 2 weapons. Very nice. It's going to take things a little bit longer to get out of here, but I think we'll be fine. Do we want to use them both against the... Oh, since we don't have any obscurity, we don't really care that hard about stuff, right? So I think we can take the Reckoner out. So, yeah, I'm... There we go, 10 years. Okay. And I'll use one more for some cash, so that way we can get out of here if we need to be in an emergency. Let's see. Oh, we have 2 Cs, nice. Can I use this now? Not yet. A sacred weapon. We've gotten pretty lucky on this one, I'm not gonna lie. Here they are. This one... Reckoner Operative. I recognize a face in the street. We worked together once. Was I spotted? Reckoner will try to steal your assets. Well, I can't have that now, can we? let's use the pistol and see how that goes. Technically, I could use a knife secret on there and make it a more of a higher chance we succeed on knocking her down. But I think I'll take the 3 shots first. I've struck! Nice. Alright, we got her 1 wound. Let's try our knife secret and see if we get lucky this time. Well, wait a minute. If it's... We could use the gun and get a 100% chance, I believe. So yeah, let's go ahead and use them both together and take her out. Oh, come on! That's rude. Wait, is that a minor reckoner? My foe can't be too far behind. Well, that's not good for me. And the C is not going to help me that much. Okay, well, let's go ahead and use the defense from that, and let's get out of here and go to Rostock. I'm planning on not sticking around too much. I wonder if I am working on that, if that will end up... Let's see. Is this an underboss? Reckoner Lieutenant. Winnowed from the ranks by Ferocity and Guile. Okay, so they are an underboss. That's why that went away. Well, let's get out of here before something bad happens. Choo-choo! Off we go! Alright. We managed to make it out of there. What did we get in return? Janning's Townhouse. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get a letter ahead and see where we can go. These things are going to take a while to recharge. Man, that time I thought we were going to get somebody. The envy of every passerby. Let's close the curtains tightly. We'll see how well that works. I wonder what happens if we use it here. Do we get anything? May or may not. Let's see if we can get some comfort out of it, since it's the only thing we got here. And once we get a location available, we'll go reconnoiter and see what luck we have. Okay, we're good there. Every time that spins, anything can happen, so we need to watch it carefully. Canis, Little Peri. Domingus the Baker has done well for himself. High-level connections in the Iron Wolf and Canos. We never really got on, but he owes me, and I can't be fussy. Okay, we'll give it a go. So yeah, I think every location does have its own specialties of things. Let's go ahead and get us a coin, and then reconnoiter. So we got ourselves some weapons, so we got a little bit of safety-ish. Might have to use those more for defense than offense. Alright, so we got contentment. What can I do with contentment? Not entirely certain, but it does offer lantern and hearts. So that's something, I suppose. Opportunity import license. Well, we do have a townhouse with 2 space, which we could maybe be able to use it. I don't know if we really should or could. I think I need moth for that. So let's reconnoiter a little longer. But it's something I could work with, I think. Oh, but I need a connection anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the wounds are about to die out, but we have a trace on us. That's not good. Oh, and there's another trace. That's not good either. Alright, well, let's see what happens now. Let's see if we're unlucky enough to get another trace on us. And there you go. Not exactly the most hidden, are we, today? So let's see. I think the more traces we have, the more likely they're to upgrade as well, but not too certain. Discreet office. Don't think we care about that either. We got lucky we didn't get reckoned yet. Sure, there's gotta be something we can do with these things. Okay, we have a connection we could get. We'll go ahead and use a year to get some cash. One more cash shouldn't hurt. And our reckoner is here, so whenever this is over, we're going to try and fight him off again if we can. Or at least we're going to try. We've only got 2 shots left on it, so we're going to take our time with that. Alright, warehouse. Really want that medical license. That's the thing I really want, because that's the thing I can really take with me. Or maybe some rare items. We can take a shot with those, perhaps. Still not sure what I can do with those, but we'll give us a shot. Oh, what's this? Opportunity. Purchase art about yearning. That's a moth rarity. That's actually very good, and it needs 2 payments, which we can get. That actually is good for me, because I think I need those for some things, so that will actually help out. Let's go ahead and get another coin off of my back. That is going to come in handy. Let's go ahead and see about finding anything else. Okay, we also got that back as well. We can try a few things to delay our inevitable rushing out of here, but... So now we've got some items we can work with. Good. Freezing winds. That's not good. It's a little bit of edge, a little bit of winter, so it could be something. Oh, that's not good. Go ahead, then. Let's see. What does that work with? Reserve. Nope, don't want that. Gonna go ahead and try a shot with our profane weapon. That refreshes a little faster than the knife secret does. Okay, we got cash. Do we just want to get the heck out of Dodge? I kind of do. Oh no, that's not good. They seem to be a little more trickier to get away from, aren't they? Well, that's not good. I guess we should start getting out of here, because I don't want to start losing things I don't want to lose. So let's start getting the preparations going. That I definitely didn't want to lose. Alright, you got nothing left to steal. Good. Well, yeah, that's fine. I was already leaving. I wonder if I could have sold that then. Night. Ooh, that has... Night has some in that. Nice. Good to know. I guess that makes sense, considering you'd be doing things at a specific time, so I guess that makes sense. Alright. We're still good. We got everything intact. Dominkus the Baker! Okay, what do you got for me? Dominkus has a ready smile and an unfortunate habit of picking his teeth. Ew. Let's see, what do you got for me, buddy? And arrange an initial meeting. The meeting with Dominkus the Baker. Okay, I don't think we want to do anything too crazy, so let's take our time. Dominkus serves me spiced honey cakes with kvass and chats amiably about the arrival who got hold of a seasoning Dominkus needs. He hopes it won't be too much trouble for me to help him acquire, and then, of course, he will be free to help me in turn. Ah, I would definitely like to have a helpful person, so let's go ahead. I think that for thievery, moth is good to have, so we're going to take that. If we can make this happen without making any kind of deceit stuff, that'll be nice. Especially if this one will give me some more moth, that'll be nice. Restlessness? Eh. Yeah, that's a little bit of everything, so that's good to have. I'd begun. Okay, we got a job we're doing here. Hopefully it uses moth, and we'll be able to crush it rather easily. It does not. It needs lantern. What the heck? Well, at least that'll help. That helps out a little bit, at least. And we also need knockin' lantern as the main goals. You only have winter. That's edge, so we are going to want to see if we can't get lucky about anything. And you're just edge. Oh, lovely. Look who's here. Well, I guess that means we can go ahead and start getting them traces, because who cares? They've already found me. So trouble will be afoot. Ooh, what's this? Faith! I passed a place of worship. What happens if we go here? Okay, that's also another one of those reservation things. Oh, I need to get a location going. So, okay, that's the next thing I need to look up. Well, we have a trace. That's not good, but, you know, we've already have a record on us, so it doesn't matter anymore. We can use the faith on here to raise the stakes for lantern, so I will take that when we get it. Another complication. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, what's this? That is a connection with a ruler. A chance to get acquainted with someone of real importance. Price in years. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and get another location. And also another $1. I've used trickery. Oh, we can use... Well, we got plenty of trickery there. We'll go ahead and throw the faith in there just in case it bumps something up. Can I use it yet? No, I cannot. Soon I probably will, but... If we can get a hold of Dominkus, that'd be nice to have a little extra resource. Leningrad? Okay, I guess we're going to Leningrad. To Russia it is! The Athenians, who sell years in Russia, are sworn enemies of the Reckoner mobs, but I've been known to get drunk with a certain Sushkin. Let's hope he remembers me. Once you leave, I know that jazz. Trouble. This place has been in better days. It's hard to purchase. Oh! Okay, good thing to keep things occult of the Colonel. I need to be keeping in mind some of this stuff, don't I? I definitely need to be keeping more things in mind about those little aspects. So there's an aspect of the Colonel there, which I can use to upgrade my knife. So that's something I need to be looking out for. Got it. And it's also trouble, so that means I will not be able to find things to purchase. So taking the guns with me is a good thing. Speaking of using the guns, let's go ahead and use said gun. Cash. Okay, we can get out of here then at some point. Knight is not a bad one to have. Let's see. Oh no, this is going to be rough. Well, he has winter, so let's take him on with that. Actually, he's going to last longer. Let's take that instead, and then we'll take in... Still not going to be enough, but it's going to be more than nothing. Okay, we can take a punch or two, so we can... As long as we just defend ourselves. I've struck! Nice. Pursuer's wound. Let's take another shot at it. I just want to see if we can get lucky and actually take one of these guys out for once. I don't think we will, but it's worth it. Okay, didn't upgrade. Let's go ahead and get the sure thing. I want to see what happens. And 2 wounds. In a moment. Maybe that'll reset the clock and give me more time. And definitely gave me a trace, that's for sure. The assassin is moving against me. Reckoner assassin. What's this? Someone has been asking after me. I recognize the description of that someone too well. Assassins will try to murder you. A Reckoner corpse. Interesting. What happens if I use it here? Mortal uses a human corpse is an inconvenient property, but also now and then a valuable one. What happens if I use it with this? Celebrate my victory. The hours of struggles and conquest acknowledge victories. I can offer this trophy to increase my standing in their eyes. What do you think? Take a shot at it? Why not? Safely away with my haul. Nice. Maggot spice. Ooh, that's 12, but I want to get this guy. If I have him with my stuff, I'm going to give that to him so that way he will follow me. Awesome. We have ourselves an ally! That's very important to have. Very important to have. Let's reconnoiter some more and see if we get lucky on finding anything else good. 4 stolen seasonings and I'll have a stolen year, I suppose. He pokes you with an elbow. Nice! We got them to work with me. They'll follow me when I leave. Excellent. That is wonderful. That is something that will not leave me without a lot of trouble. Okay, so we've got a very strong moth item. We have a winner item, winner ally. We've got some guns for defense. I mean, this is probably going to run out at some point. Profane weapon. Okay. What else can we get around here before we head for Stalingrad? I guess we can go ahead and get one more year sold. Townhouse. I really would like a medical license, though, as that can be used to get some more money and value out of these years. But so far, I think we've got a good start. I think. And that did absolutely nothing for me, I think. Nope, it did nothing. I just got rid of it, that's all. Or maybe it was a chance of getting something, which is not exactly the best. Oh well. Freezing winds. Well, at least we're going to be heading to a place with a Colonel Shrine, so we could be fine there. What can we work with this? I've risked so much for this pocket fortune, I may as well enjoy its benefits. What benefits are there? What is that? Pentiment. Something I might have... Yeah, I might as well take a shot with it. And see what it does. Oh, boy. It's not good. Official connection. Let's see if we get anything else here. I'm learning. I'm learning and getting luckier. I guess we'll put our allies here and our items here on the bottom side. What can we do with Dread? We can kind of use it for something. Connections with the Holy Man. Interesting. Charity brings clarity. I would hope so. Contentment. Can we actually use it to counter the Dread itself? And that'll become something as well. I think we might be done here. We might as well move it on. But I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we can work with. Restlessness. Did that turn into a Dread last time? I can't remember. Let's see now. What else do we want to work with? Ally has potential. Oh, that's right. They have a leveling up system too, so I could use them for things in the future. Well, I might as well keep going until a Reckoner arrives. Once a Reckoner arrives, we'll start heading our way to Leningrad or Liongrad, whichever way they want to consider it to be nowadays. Then we'll just grab all our stuff and get out of here. The Wolf's Divided Shadow. What the heck does that do for me, I wonder? Winter, it has edge on it, so maybe we can use it for a few things. I wonder if we can use it for our defense, we might be able to take out another person, perhaps. We'll see. Well, you know what? I do want to get out of here because I don't think there's much more I can really work with, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready. Once we see who the Reckoner is, we'll get out of here, I think. Once again, see if there's anything good we can grab before we get out. But yeah, having an ally definitely makes me feel a little more comfortable. Medical! I would like to have that. A connection of some kind. We need either a ruler or a official. Do I want to stick a... Oh wait, we have official. And you need... Okay, if I spend a year to get that connection, we suddenly want to stick around a little longer then. Okay. This is not good, but I want to stick around and get that medical certificate. That will help out massively. And then we'll get out. Medical credentials. Wonderful! That'll help us out. Okay, now let's see. Do we want to hang around here at all longer? Probably not. Because that'll take 40 seconds to take all this up. You know what? Let's get out of here. To go. Not much else I can think of really of having around here, so let's get out of here, my friend. Ah, it didn't protect me, so I did good. It was a good idea to get out of here as soon as we could then. Good. You can't steal anything I don't have, so congratulations. We made it just in time then, because I don't want her stealing any of my stuff. It's funny, I'm not as actually afraid of the assassin considering I don't have any moons. Bye-bye! See you later! Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead now and see what we're gonna get here. Shushkin, the Athenian, does indeed remember me. I will buy you a prodigious funeral, he tells me delightedly. I have a plot picked out for you in the Tikvin. It's a little small, but I don't imagine your friends will leave very much of you. No, I insist. It's the least I can do. Nice to see I have a lot of confidence from my friends. Okay, we have a connection in the underworld. Okay, let's grab us a location first. Where are we heading out? So far, we're not doing too bad, I'd say. Connection underworld. That does look good on the knock in the edge, doesn't it? Restfulness, not that great. It is. Kiev! We're gonna head to Kiev! Let's go ahead and get us a year. And let's see now. Let's reconnoiter over a bit. What else does Kiev have? It doesn't look like they've got anything, so we'll probably have to get stuff there. Main focus for this area is going to be upgrading my knife skills, I suppose. I wonder if having a higher skill in knife will actually give me a better chance of taking someone out with it. Who's to say? Medical credentials. Already got those. Sorry, buddy. But if we get ourselves a location, then that could work. Theoretically, we should be fine because we have all the items we want, so we don't care about purchasing anything, per se. Nope, there's a trace. Not good, but could be worse. Okay, we got the discreet office. We could use that. So payment-wise, we'll use cash. Okay. Now we can use the discreet office. No, we can use the medical credentials with the discreet, and then use it with a year. Okay, now we can get to work. Let's see. Heart and Grail are the main things we need for that, which I don't think we have much. Oh, we have Grail here. That'll help. That should help us get a little more extra cash. I mean, if we get untraceable cash, that's some good stuff. Response. I'm addressing a challenge with Grail. This will increase subtlety. Okay, that's cool and all, but... let's see what happens if we throw some winter in it. Couldn't hurt, right? Okay, never mind. It probably hurts. Oh, wait. If I recall, doing things with subtlety actually makes things better, doesn't it? Hey, what is this? Exercise of Defiance. Cunning my... Wait a minute. That went up. That was a 1 before, wasn't it? I don't know if that's a good thing, but... Hey! We found 3 purpose Datsun. Unexpectedly, here's a Buddhist temple with painted doors and stained glass windows. But the paint is peeling and most of the windows have been boarded up. A certain Red Army battalion commander has taken the place over, supposedly for storage, but those of us who know the passwords are permitted to join in stern ceremonies before the scarred face of the Buddha. A scarred Buddha? That's certainly a thing. Okay, let's see. What can we work with here? A consecration of the Colonel. I could dedicate myself to the Colonel. This will harm you and limit your dealings with Alliancemen, but increase defiance and open the Colonel's mysteries. The Colonel's shrines sometimes smell of gunpowder. Let's see about upgrading that, shall we? Oh, and we do have a record right here, so that's not good. But it's fine. We have our way out. But hopefully we can get some cash from this. Who knows? We'll see. Sunset. Forge. Interesting. Let's see. Match the challenge with Edge. Doctor's Practice. Quietly cure the sick or focus on miraculously healing the wounded. Match the challenge with Edge, Forge, Knock, or Lantern to increase effectiveness. Match with Heart, Grail, Moth, or Winter to increase subtlety. Well, we don't have... Well, that's Winter in here. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. More subtlety. See what happens, I guess. And technically, we could go ahead and throw the connection of the underworld in there, too, couldn't we? And then bring that in. I wonder if that... Oh. That's 4 edge, so we can probably take that, too. Okay, we got options. We got options. I hope. No, I didn't see... Oh, I didn't see if that was only a unique item or a unique location with the statue place. But so far, this run's been going a lot better than the last. We've made it to a lot of places. We've been getting out here. We didn't lost much of anything. We have some defensive abilities. Dawn. That is Lantern and Knock. We could take that. It's a lot, but, you know, it is what it is, right? Take that and see what happens. Might as well use whatever I got here. Question now should pertain, should we keep on sticking around here? I think we're going to get cash out of this, so we don't have to get any more extra traces. Although I don't think it matters once you have a reckoner. Yep, there it is. And it's a thief. Of course it's a bloody thief. What can we defend ourselves with? Only a decade, apparently. I don't like the sound of that. I do not like the sound of that at all. Are you done? What do we get? Trinity, Underworld Connection, Sunset. He's pretty tired. Medical license. They're going to lose something, aren't we? Street office. Doctor's practicing paying off. We got 2 cash. I'll take that. Okay, well, that's a thing, apparently. And nothing to scare her off, apparently. Let's get out of here, then. I don't want to keep losing things. Let's see if she grabs something I don't want. No! Okay, fine. We'll go ahead and sell that off, then. I don't want her to take my degree. I worked hard for that, supposedly. Oh well, we got some free money out of it, so we'll take it. And we got a refund on the office. Nice. Alrighty, well. Yeah, that can be a little rough, but you know what? We're fine. It's only a medical degree. We used it for what it was for, and that's that. Alrighty then. We are now here in Kiev. What are we gonna do here, I wonder? Grab our stuff. Our Lady of Wires, whatever Our Lady of Wires might be, has chosen Kiev for its feeding grounds this year. Legion Presence. Bodies of Reckoners. I think that's what I can end up giving them. Speak out the Legion. Gift. Can I also give them... You know what? I don't think I want to give them my ally. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Exhausted. I wonder if they get anything out of that. Anyways, once we're done talking to her, we'll go ahead and find another location. But yeah, so far, this run has been a lot more successful than the last. Flapping Nightmare of Teeth and Web Skin. I'm trying to struggle free? Wait, what? Maybe that was a bad idea. I want to see something. Experience. There's always something you don't know yet. Once an ally has 3 experience. Is that 1 experience counted there? Be nice to level them up. And she wounded me. Great. That's not good. Oh, well, at least it counts for some knock, so it's not that horrible. Oh, well, let's get looking around, see what we can find. We got the cash to... Oh, wait, I forgot to get away out of here. We have a trace, too, so that's not good. I don't think Kiev has that much for us, either. Maybe we can buy some rare items. Who knows? Discreet office. Let's get us a new location to go to. I wonder how many locations we have left. Do we want to use a stolen year, perhaps? Maybe we should only do that once we get a Reckoner on our tail. That way it lowers the amount of traces we grab. Stalingrad! Okay, from one grad to the next. Great. Now we search around. To be fair, it's not that bad to have one wound. I can work with that still. Been careful, but not careful enough. Oh, lovely. Of course. Medical credentials. Okay, that'd be nice to have. But we'll need more than that. We'll need a connection. It would be nice to have the medical credentials back, because that gives us basically almost free extra money. Granted, it takes time. Faith. That's not horrible to have. We should probably already get ready to get out of here. Done. What else here? Dawn became tranquility if I put in the escape, and it became rage if I put in... What's this? That is something I would like to have. How much is that? Only 1 coin. Nice. I will take that. For knock? Heck yeah. Give me some knock. The Curio, Bohemian Saint. Nasty little illustrations of what the pagans used to get up to. Or the church. I don't know the history. I do know this icon has some power over locks. That is awesome. Okay. That is not awesome. That is less awesome. Let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with... Oh, great. It's more expensive. That's bad. Anything to defend her with? Do I actually want to care about the stolen decades? I don't think I really care that hard. But I don't want to lose anything good. Oh, you need to use connections. Crap. That's not good. Okay. Oh, that's even worse. That's not good. We might have to use a decade on her to get out of here properly without losing a whole bunch. I hate it, but let's do it. I don't like it, but I want to get out of here. Because she takes a lot of crap from us. And I don't like it. There's like nothing you can do against her except... Like, this is the scariest one in my opinion. Fine. Now, wait a minute. I want to see something here. Whoops. Remote. It'll be a long, hard journey, but in my current circumstances, perhaps that should make it more attractive. Traveling to this destination is more expensive, but will earn you an obscurity. And we have a cult of the Colonel. That's troubled, though. False report. My pursuer reported I've left the city. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Good. We can stick around here just a little longer. When I say a little longer, not very much longer, though. Maybe we should get out of here. And head off to Stalingrad. Yeah, let's go to Stalingrad. I think we're ready to go. I don't want to take too much time around here. My goodness. Alrighty then. The last thing I need is another one of them thieves showing up. At least they didn't take anything important, just some money. Which, you know, is distracting, but, well, they did take some decades off of me, so that's bad. Okay. The bird eater's lair is in a burnt-out church. I'm certain I see a great serpent. Like what leather? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, the barber. Hey, we got 1 obscurity, 6 more to go. Oh, dear God. Okay. Sophia the barber. Sophia never goes anywhere without her scissors. Oh! I think we're about to get us another ally. Will we get another ally? That would be nice to have. I'd very much like to have another ally, if you would please. About to lose our scar, so that's good. Wound, whatever. We are currently at 44 years left. Let's go ahead and get another one. Another cash, so we get basically a token for getting out of here. The Zverdavosk. Zverdavosk, where is that? That is like Siberian levels of out there. Where the heck are we going out there for? That's as remote as you can get. Jesus. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and talk to her and see if we can do her job while we don't have any traces. Let's see. Sophia fastens on me eagerly. I want you in the wood, she insists. Bring me what you find to drink below the knotwing knot. Okay, well, let's find out what we can from here. Alrighty. Resource. There is a dark wood that presses against the windows of the sleeping mind. There is a nest in the branches woven of black silk and white hair. Sophia has prepared a feast to take me there tonight, and ink something on the skin of my back, which she claims is a map I must not see. Okay, sure, why not? I guess I'll take her with me. Okay, well, we got a trace. That's not good. Well, we already knew it was going to happen, though. Alright, let's get our second one going now. That trace is going to make things a pain in the butt. Okay, the way I were to go requires something like a ritual or a feast. I'd like to think of it as a party, though it's not the kind of party I choose. I'll need to keep it a level head, weird intoxications or not. If I can't, I'll come back with nothing more interesting than a hangover. Be defeated with enough of the appropriate aspect, which is, in this case, is Winter and Grail. I know perfectly who's set for that job, or Winter. Uh-oh, we have another trace. Well, there's some more medical credentials. These are nice to try and get a hold of, but we'll need a connection to finish it off. And the Reckoner is here. Bad. Okay, that's not good. Well, once the Reckoner is here, it doesn't matter anymore. Alright, well, we got our 2 cash. So we got our way out of here. Okay, for that, we use a price in years. No, it's an underworld connection. For that, we need to have either a ruler or official. So let's keep looking for an official one if we can. It's very roguel-likey in the way, isn't it? Not roguelite, but roguelike. So everything... You don't get any... The only thing you really keep is knowledge of things. Let's see... We need a bit more winter, which we have in that. So we'll use that. We can... That's 12. Is there anything else that gives us some winter? I don't think so. Ooh, hello. Thane of the One-Armed. Purpose. I don't think that does anything for us. Does that make us stronger? Something of snow. I can learn more of the battle mysteries of the edge here. We'll see if that works anything. Do you wonder if that actually does anything for me other than just makes our edge stronger? Which, if it does get stronger, I wonder if that does anything at all. One obscurity. We need 6 more of those, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to get, isn't it? Well, we can get another one just by going to Zverdavosk. Nearly there. Final complication. Yeah, ma. Lovely to hear. Okay, and we'll only take a wound here. And we can actually fight them off for a bit, so that's actually works. No. But my failed secrecy wearing thinner. No, they take my obscurity? That's not good. I do not like that one bit. I hate that. I hate that legitimately. That makes me want to kill this person and get them off of my butt. They ate my obscurity. Those are expensive to get, you jerk! Oh, that is very bad. Well, let's keep up this, thing. We have wounded them. Let's try again. Maybe we'll get lucky enough to not need to use our weapon. A fluttering goo. Interesting. What is that? Something happened. Not a big fan of that. Oh, it's because we used her, so she's gonna get exhausted. We have to wait for like 2 minutes, and I'm not a fan of that. Hopefully we get a kill. We have one more shot with this, but it would definitely guarantee that he can't get us. But yeah, you know what? Let's leave it as is. Yes, we struck them. Nice. We got their corpse. That's going to be helpful, I hope. Hopefully that'll be helpful for something. I don't know what, but hopefully it'll give us something. That increases our power for that, doesn't it? I mean, maybe the obscurity is the harder method. Oh, great. Well, let's go ahead and do this then. Wait, or maybe we can't. Many winged ones who judge a slain stuff. Okay. Huh. How do we make this stronger then, I wonder? Cunning may answer strength. Strength may answer cunning. But how might we answer agony? Okay, draw attention at the edge hours. Reach 7, you may be able to achieve something unexpected. And we'll see. I don't know. Well, this is no longer going to allow me to do that. We're fine there, I think. Should we go? No. I want to talk to Zolfia and get her attention. Because we need more allies. And an ally in Moth is a good, strong ally. Besides, this will be recharged by the time we're ready to fight. Let's see. Connection with radicals. Provide this for greater worth. Price. They just need money, don't they? Yeah, they just need money. But I'm fine, I think. I hope I'm fine. And are they here? Okay, they're searching for us. Okay, give her the fluttering goo. I think that will do. Is there anything else with that? Nope, that's just purely a thing now, isn't it? Lore. Lore okay, I don't know why that's considered a lore, but okay. Alright, we got ourselves another ally. Very nice. Oh, he has 2 experience now. Nice. Alrighty then. I guess we should start getting out of here. What do y'all think? All the way to frickin' Siberia. At least I think that's Siberia. I don't know where else that would be out there. That's the only place I know out there. An official connection. Okay. With that, I'm going to stick around and see if I can't get a medical license then. It's probably not going to happen, but you know what? If we make it happen, that'll be nice. Okay, we have a person here. We are not going to stick around long. Well, wait a minute. I think maybe can I use you to defend myself? If I can, I think that gives them experience, doesn't it? Wolf of the Shadows Divided. Let's see if that does anything for me. I just want to test a few things out here really quick, if I can. And then we'll get out. It's a shame that the obscurity got just eaten up. I guess if we're going for an obscurity run, that just means that we're just trying to keep going and going and going as fast as we can and not let them catch up to us whatsoever. I guess it's a play, but... Oh! Well... You just straight up wound me, don't you? Oh, they can do either. Or summon the foe. Willem the foe? Every time I hear that foe. Okay, let's get out of here. I think we're good. We're good out of here. Let's go ahead and go. I don't think we want to be here no more. I don't want them stealing into my junk. Hostile move is under attacking me directly. Fine, I'm fine with that. Oh! That seems to do something. I'll let them deal with that if you don't mind. And even if you succeed, it's only 1 wound. All fear the wolf divided, and his breath has touched this place. My pursuer is reluctant to follow me into his shadow, and I've slipped away. I guess we're going to be going for an edge victory instead of a moth one. Or a escape one, I should say. Is the body comes with us. The frickin' body is coming with us. I can't believe it. The body is with us. I don't know how we got away with the body, but congratulations, we done did that. Alright, we now have another obscurity. That's good. Oh, an official connection. Already good there. Let's go ahead and find out what our next location shall be. And then we'll start looking for reconnoiters. Maybe next time we go to one of those statue places, we'll try using the Temptation at Defiance and see if that upgrades it or not. I think it might. But it definitely seems like the corpse did it once. Samarkand? Where is Samarkand? That is as far south as you bloomin' can in the USSR. Jesus. And it's another double one. That is definitely darn remote. What's this? A cult of the lion. Oh, no. I don't think that's good, considering how much scars we've got right now. And I mean scars, I mean this level up over here. They don't like the Colonel very much at all. But it's very far away, so they could do our obscurity. But we're going to have to sell some years, unfortunately, so let's do that. Not exactly a fan of it, but we're going to have to. But so far, we made a very good pace. Medical credentials. Alright, well, now we can get some credentials on us. Why do we want the credentials? Well, like, it's the best way of making some proper money around here. Oh, other way around. There we go. Now, it's going to take a little bit longer for us to get the heck out of Dodge, but you know what? I think it'll be worth it. Now we're going to have to reduce to another stolen decade, but it is what it is. And there's a trace. That's not good. Alright, well, we're just going to have to get out of here entirely, aren't we? Oh boy. 40 years left. Not good, not good. Crap! Wrong one! Aw, man. Not only... That's gonna waste a lot of time. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and work with this then, shall we? Discreet office. We'll use the medical... that, and use a year. See if we can't make some extra cash out of it and get out of here faster. Never mind, we have a reckoner on our tail. That's not good. That gives us some stuff. That's funny. That's funny. That's just funny. Alright. That's not good. Well, there's Grail here. Let's go ahead and take the Grail. The Grail? Every time I hear Grail, I keep thinking of Monty Python. Well, we already got some traces on us, and we already got a Reckoner, so it is what it is. Hopefully, we're lucky, and it'll just be an assassin. Alright, we got 1 cache. We're gonna have to get another one, but if we're lucky, we'll get another. Next up, Heart or Girl. That would push us to 8, so that could work. And it does it for Moth, too. Nice. And then if we use Zolfia, then that could give us some stuff, too. Not that great, but let's go ahead and see what else we can make happen. Lion Hunter's Rifle. I don't want to use that, considering it's my last shot, and I have to buy another one. They're coming. They're coming. Okay, we've got the cash to make the emergency exit if we have to. And you know what? The Underworld connection will protect us if it's a thief, and that's what I'm kind of hoping for at this point. And we'll go ahead and bring her in. Ooh, each level of subtlety reduces the risk of spawning a trace from an obscuration. 3 subtlety will create an obscurity. That is actually huge, isn't it? I'm glad to have that. Okay. If you can think about that, that makes the medical license so huge. If you've got enough Moth and a medical license, you're basically making a career as a doctor overseas or something. And then if you've got some allies and Moth items and stuff, then that's awesome. Assuming the assassins don't stop ruining your plans. But it is what it is. Okay. We're getting out of here now. Please tell me that you are... There we go. Okay. Sophia, Curio, the Husk, medical license, street office, and 2 cash. Great. And let's go ahead and get rid of that too while we're at it. And we didn't get our refund. Great. Defense. Oh, I don't think we got any obscurity out of that. That's not good. Freezing winds. Let's try that. But now that we know what we can work with, we could actually... We could be very... This could do it. Now that we can start making the run here, if we start being a lot more cautious and careful, we might be able to get an obscurity win. Alright, that should let us out of here. That gave her an advancement, too. Nice. Choo-choo! Off to the middle of God knows where. This is so remote, I've never even heard of that. It reminds me of the phrase Xanarkin from Final Fantasy X. Maybe that should be a series I should pick up eventually. Ooh, connection with the Holy Man. Okay, cool. Alright, we've got obscurity. And I just realized one problem we may possibly have. And that is the fact that we need an office. Which means that we might be in trouble. Okay. But you know what? I think that this is still going to work very well. Hey! We got an office on the first try. Very nice. Payment. Buy the office. We are going to be great now. Try and get as many of these obscurities as we can get. Wait, we need the medical license. Switch that around. It only costs us some years. Sophia, you're up. As long as we don't get a... Maybe we shouldn't have done that, going for a location just yet. Maybe we should have gone for a location later. Okay, we're wonderful. Okay. This place is troubled, but, you know, it's fine. We might just make it. Now, it is a smaller space, so we're going to be fine there. What happens if we... Nope, we can't use that. I wonder if we dispose of it, if we'll get some cash. What do you think? Should we get it? I mean, we're kind of done using them. Because if we have an assassin, it just grabs our dang obscurity. So I guess now it's at the point where if we get caught, we just gotta go. And I guess, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Because as soon as they know where we are there, our obscurity is pretty much gone, isn't it? But you can use cash for something? Interesting. And... yeah, let's well use him. And I'll give him a level up, too. And that would be nice. You know, this kind of also makes sense that we're using a stolen year to do this, because we're kind of doing a year's amount of work to make some pay and maybe an obscurity if we're lucky, but we'll see. Or do we need Grail for what we really want? Could have gone better. Response. Well, that's heart. Well, it's not all the heart we wanted, is it? Wait, that actually comes with its own amount, too. How about we go ahead and throw that in? See what happens. That's funny, the obscurity actually has its own touch. I do wonder what we can make happen with this, though. But so far, this is the farthest we've gotten in an exile run. Every time we've tried, we have gotten a little bit further every time, so that's good. Could have gone... Missed the challenge. I guess that makes sense. Go at my gosh. I guess the problem here is that we need... It's not really a moth challenge, is it? Husk. Diminuta. Da-da-da-da. Sophia. Medical, free office, and cash. You know something? Maybe my problem here is that I need the discrete warehouse stuff. Like, this is good and all, but it's just ultimately just money. I'm gonna go ahead and send a little bit its way. That way we don't have to spend so long on our escape. Let me see here. How much Grail do I have? Well, I have a bit. I need to focus on the Grail. That way I get more money, don't I? Okay, let's try this again, perhaps. Heart. Do you have any Grail? No, I can't see them yet. You're actually Grail on that. Interesting. So that could get me some Grail to work with. Okay. Uh-oh, we have a trace. That's not good. Opportunity in a quiet right... Wait, bleh. You know what I meant. Anything I can do with you? Connection. Well, we'll see what we can make happen. A response. Let's see... that gives us 4 Grail. Maybe it's the fact that it's a Grail challenge that we should be focusing on that more. Uh-oh. Oh, that's also heart. So that could give us 6 heart. I don't know if that's more than what we need with, though. Cats. Why do we have cats? Is that a distraction? And that's not good either. Alright, well that's 1 coin that's been saved out. And we have a reckoner here. Lovely. We're gonna have to get out of here, aren't we? Wait, did our obscurity get bent in that last mission too? Oh, that's bad. That's not good at all, is it? I'm gonna have to consider that another thing, aren't I? Heart grail. Oh, heart also increases that too. Okay, that'll give me 8 grail. But I need more. Much more. Oh, that actually is some. Fate. Gives a little bit of heart. Oh boy, we're gonna have to get out of here as soon as this is done, isn't it? If we could get a quiet warehouse, maybe that wouldn't be so bad to have after as well. Patients come and go. Operation continues. Oh, was that forge? Needs forge for the last part? I don't like the sound of that. And then heart. We need a lot more heart. Yeah, that's not good. Well, let's bring it in there and see if we get lucky about something else, maybe. I don't know. Oh, well, we don't have any obscurity anyways, and I can handle taking a wound. But now I'm at least learning a few things. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, that's preparations. Cool. Please tell me that I don't have to actually... You know what? I think I might end... That is gonna go away. I think I just spent that coin, didn't I? Actually, you know what? Take that out. What am I thinking? Nose, nose, nose. Potential, realize. I could talk with my ally about what they've learned. This will add a point to your ally's aspect. Sure, why not? Uh-oh, that's not good. That's the underboss. It's time to... It is time for us to get ready to skedaddle, I think. Theft or sabotage. I don't like that. I do not like that at all, sir. I do not like that, Sam. I am. I do not like them with green eggs and ham. I do not like the fact that you have to, in order to use a defense, you have to spend something there. I am not a fan of that one bit. Perfect, that's fine. The office is perfectly fine for them to take. Of all the things to take, I am happy they took the office. Yay, one more point in winter. Oh dear. I can't destinate it. Uh-oh. Get rid of it. Oh wait, it's fine. They would have stolen it anyways, wouldn't they? I probably panicked. Oh well. We're gonna have to see if we get lucky now. That's fine. Oh, we can also take connections. I didn't know that. Alright, well, we are moving on again. I'm surprised we haven't ran out of locations yet. Vasil Fivegoer. Ooh, a user of Grail. He might actually be able to help me out with my medical stuff. But I think this is a great place to take a pause here. We've done a lot better on our run on the Exile this time, didn't we? We have quite a few allies. We're going to be getting another one. We've killed a few of those pesky Reckoners and had our taste of that. But now I'm starting to realize what it really means to have to focus on one of the two. If you're going to be an obscurity, you want to run. You don't want to get found at all, because the assassins will eat that obscurity up. But at the same time, if you don't stick around to get some good items that give you some ability to dodge and duck and get away from these guys, well, you're not going to win any challenges. So, next time, we're going to figure out what Vasil the Fivegoer wants, and then we hopefully will find... we're going to see what we can make happen from there, but we are definitely learning things as we go along, and, yeah, this is quite the merry-go-round. I thank you very much for joining me. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Be sure to live life to the max. I'm out!